Pray for influence. Pray for influence. Look at verse 3 again. The Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Furthermore, the man Moses himself was greatly esteemed in the land of Egypt, both in the sight of Pharaoh's servants and in the sight of the people. Pray for influence. Pray for opportunities. Why do we have this information? Why does it matter that Moses was greatly esteemed in Egypt? Why does it matter that the Israelites, remember the slaves? Okay, why do we need to know that they started looking better to the Egyptians? What I want you to see is why they started looking better to the Egyptians. Notice that it was the Lord who gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. This was God's work. This was God doing this. God put his people in a position to make a difference. Why would he do that? I believe it was so they would have an opportunity to make a difference before this great and terrible judgment came upon the Egyptians. Remember, time and time again, Pharaoh had been wronged. And so maybe, just maybe, some Egyptians would see the preparation that the Israelites would make to protect themselves from this final plague. Maybe they would see that, and maybe they would make that same preparation themselves because of Israel's influence that came from God. After all, what we'll see on the actual Exodus when Israel made their way out of Egypt is we have several believing Egyptians, others among them who will travel with them because of their influence. That's why in this week, as we lead up to Easter, that's why we need to pray. You need to pray for influence. Not necessarily fame, okay? Not necessarily popularity, and certainly not popularity for the sake of popularity. Okay, what does it matter if you have a million subscribers on YouTube if you don't do anything eternal with it? No, ask God to give you influence so you can influence your world with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Use that influence to invite someone to church this week and get an awesome sticker next week, right? Use your influence to tell someone the good news of Easter this week. Pray for influence and use it to bring someone's